do is next Coffee for Closers on Tuesday, a week from today, since everybody already has this appointment on their calendar, we're going to do an hour and we're going to go through this page by page. And we're going to just do the work together as a group. And so we're going to, this is as good a document as I've seen. And I'm also going to resend the Zenith business planning worksheet, the spreadsheet that I sent, just to make sure that you have that, because you need to do that in advance. And then we're going to go through the pages here, and I'm going to talk about the pages that I want you to complete in advance so that you already have this ready to go. And then we will, and Jacqueline will answer any questions. So Jacqueline went through this business planning workshop through Ninja, because she's getting coached with, everybody knows who Rebecca Lorenz is. And, or you should, I don't know, we did for those of you that were here, we did a Ninja selling presentation with her for a couple of weeks apart. I don't know when we did it. Maybe it was last year or this year, but this is from their business planning. And we just took out stuff that we didn't want, that really doesn't apply. But they're on every page that I have here, and everybody can see the screen. Okay. Everybody at the top, it says complete in advance. So those are the pages that I want you to get as much of this information filled in for you as you can. Okay. This page as well, discretionary investments. Where did I invest money? And Jacqueline can answer any questions that anybody has, but discretionary investments, where you invested money to either grow your business or take care of relationships. Just think about it, right? This is business planning. This is an opportunity for you to really spend some time thinking about what's really going on in your business. I always appreciated doing this when I was still producing, because it gave me such a great opportunity to step back from the business. It's really easy to just go all the time. And it's a really good opportunity to step back and go like, okay, what am I doing exactly? This page is your life list, reason for living. This is stuff from your life plan. So we're not going to get into the life plan stuff, and you don't have to, we're not going to spend a lot of time on this when we do our work, but this is stuff that I hope you guys are thinking about, right? I hope you guys that are taking the time to think about, I mean, the reason that we come here to do this work isn't just to do this work, and this isn't the be all and the end all of your life. And I don't want it to be. I'd like it to be, I'm just kidding, but I don't want it to be that. You need to have a completely balanced life where things get out of whack and you're miserable. And like I said, I don't want you to become divorced $100 million producers for those of you that are married. That makes no sense. That's failure to me, right? So you got to have, or in the hospital with something. So like, you've got to have that opportunity for that balance. So I hope that you're going to take some time from the life planning stuff that we have as well. So here's an annual financial goals page that you're going to see. So your passion must be fun to decide what you want, not what you think you can have. So Jacqueline will spend more time going through this stuff. And then we're going to get into some profile of a Ninja's business, percentage of repeat and database. So don't fill in stuff that you don't know. Just focus on the pages that you do. We're going to get to, let's see, some more information from your life plan. So I would, if you've taken the time to do that life planning work, and I pray that you have, then you've got some information that you can fill in here that we can be talking about. Next page, what were your business like in 2022? Some more information from your life plan. And then this is something that we're going to want you to complete in advance, right? And so you should be able to get this data from and you can do this based on, just taking your goal for the year and dividing it by 12. Although I think we're going to be in a more normalized purchase market next year. It's always hard to gauge this. I can send you our percentage, our averages. I'll find I keep track of this, what our average production on a monthly basis has been for the last several years, so that it takes the crazy years along with the more normalized years. And we'll put that in there, but just units closed and volume. Some more information that we're going to be going over. So here's some information. This is a great thing for you to complete in advance. In 2022, what will you keep doing? What will you start doing? What will you stop doing? Right? This is a great opportunity. This is a great thinking page, right? Just to again, step back and think about what worked really well. What do you never want to have to do again? What do you what do you know you should be doing that you're not doing? This is a great thinking page. I love this exercise. I'm not sure, but I think that might be the last. It's going to be the last of the page that we want you to complete in advance, because we're going to get into the rest of this. And this is going to be the last page. This last page is going to be something that you're going to be printing out and keeping front and center in your office or in your next to your computer, whatever. And then again, I'm going to send the Zenith Business Planning worksheet that's got, just so that you have that. Does anybody have any questions about what they saw? I know I kind of ran through it pretty quickly. And you can complete as much of the work as you want. Hang on a second, Curtis. You can complete as much of it as you want, but you don't have to, don't try to do it all. If you're stuck on a page, I don't want you to spend a bunch of time trying to figure it out. Jacqueline's going to go over all the things that they covered in the Ninja Business Planning workshop when we do this next week. So Curtis, what was your question?
I tracked where closed business came from, but I didn't do a good job in tracking lead counts.
Right.
So should I just try to estimate that, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. If you haven't, and this is again going back to why it's so important to know our numbers. That's a great thing to bring up, because it's an area that if you know this information, you can focus on it. I've sent a bunch of information out that, in preparation of this. I sent all of that Tim Brahim information on developing referral partner relationships. There's a lot of stuff here that we can get focused on, that we can work on, that you will find really valuable for growing your business. The thing about doing a business plan, I will tell you that probably the biggest mistake loan officers make in their careers is they're in this business 1 year, like 10 times. Right? They're not in this business for 10 years. They just keep doing the same dumb things over and over. They never step back and look at how do I get better at this? Like, how do I close? If I want to close 100 loans a year, or if I want to close 100 million, how do you do that? Well, you've got examples all around you here of people who do that kind of volume, that kind of production, and success always leaves clues. So you can see the kind of business they run. You can ask questions. You can find out, like, well, how do you do that? And how do you do this? So we'll be talking about all of that stuff. And you get into the nitty gritty, you can really make a difference in your business. Your business can become anything that you want it to become with a plan, right? And then executing that plan. And that's what's exciting about this industry. We're just lucky enough that's really all it is that we're just lucky that we found this. All of us are just lucky that we found the mortgage industry, and it pays what it does. But it isn't going to pay what it could if you don't get good at it. So that's what the business planning exercise is all about.